Good morning, guys. Sunday morning. Last night the clocks went back an hour. I hate that. I hate this time of year. Now, you go in for supper and it's pitch dark. It just bums me out. I don't like it. I wish they'd just leave the damn clocks alone. You know what I mean? This back and forth thing. And it's a Canadian guy that came up with this brilliant freaking idea. Anyway, whatever. Um, so yesterday I finished up the inside of that door I was working on. I got to flip it over and block sand the exterior of the door. I don't know if I'm going to show you that. I might, in order to change things up a little bit. I might just sand out the block sand out the quarter, one side anyway. But we'll see. I might show the initial sanding because I'm going to put a guide coat on the body filler, and hopefully it comes out the first crack. But anyway, just going to carry on with Bodywork. I got to get this thing into primer and ready for paint. So yeah, I just got to keep plugging away, man. That's all there is to it. All right, so here's the end result. As you can see, there's some mud on just about every part of this door, all the way around the window opening, etc. It's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect. To get it perfect would be a ridiculous number of hours, and that's just not in the budget. So, like I said, I went for smooth-ish, and there's going to be some wobbles in it and some ripples and whatever, but it's on the inside of the door, and like I said, it's just not in the budget for me to spend, 3-4 more days on this. Excuse me, ridiculous. So anyway, I'm ready to flip it over, do the front side. We'll flip it over and we'll check it out. All right. Most of it is pretty good. A little bit of blocking to do here, up here, and up around the top of the door. That's going to take some more mud. Where did I put that? So, just cheap primer, Duplicolor stuff. We'll let that set up, and we'll block sand that out, see what we got. You see a little bit of low here from the last time. So there's more mud work to do on this, a little bit, but not a whole lot. Anyway, I'll let that set up and we'll get to it. I might even just move on over to the rear quarter panel. We'll see. Not sure what I want to do. I'm winging it, man. Alright, so I decided to finish up this door and get it out of the way. I'm going to go with the machine first. Like I say, I'm pretty sure it's going to take another skim coat of mud. Vibrate right off the stand. So as far as the shape goes, pretty good. Up here real quick. And we'll get the rest of that by hand. Another skim here, right just ahead of the hinge here. The rest feels pretty good though. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. I'll blow it off first. Alright, I mixed up some mud. This is what I decided to do. I'm gonna get the, put a coat on the door. And then on the truck, I'm going to work the surrounding area where this door goes so that we can get the door in the truck and check fitment. Then I'll do the same thing with the other door. And hopefully we'll have the whole back of this truck ready to go soon. And then it's just a ton of block sanding. My favorite. Not. Anyway, you can see the dark spots, I think. Yeah, you can see them. So that's a low spot here, here, here. Well, we're just going to skim that right out. There. And I mix just enough. All right. So we'll come back to that after I sand the on the truck itself. All right, so I can, put a coat of mud on the door and then just sit around and wait for things to dry, sit on my butt and do nothing, or do a little multitasking, keep the feet moving and all that stuff. So this whole area, all the way around the door, I'd like to smooth it all out, get it flat, and that way we can hang the door and check for fitment. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to rough it in sort of with the machine. Because I know we're low in spots, I can feel it still not right. Down here is pretty good, it's low right here, but all along here is pretty good. So we'll probably just knock off the big knobs. But like I said, I'll start with the machine first, and we'll finish it off with the hand block. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start on it. Good time to make noise because the furnace just came on again. And you can see I guide coated it, so. hard right here because I got the plug for the taillight housing, and it sticks out a little bit, so I'll have to get around that by hand. Doing rounded sections like that with this thing, you gotta be careful. When I've been blowing things off, I've been opening up the man door and blowing it right out the door. Doing pretty good up to about here. Anyway, needs more mud on that, so I'll get some mud on that, and then I'll hop back over to my door. Hey, mixed up some mud here. Just a fine skim up here. Low spot there. You know, the last video at 32 Ford, a lot of interest in that. Kind of figured there would be, but I wasn't sure. I'm not sure how the street rod market is now, but apparently the old standbys are always there. Try 5 Chevys, 32 to 34 Fords. I guess a good looking car is just a good looking car, you know? Okay, super low spot right here. All right, a little bit left. That's it. Here we go. Hey, so while that mud dries on the truck, back over to the door. The old guide coat again. Dries quick, that stuff. Just a cheap Duplicolor sandable primer. So we'll start with the machine, fine tune it after by hand. Watch where you put your finger on these things, man. Get it in here and it hurts like hell. Yeah, then we'll get the rest of that by hand. Like that. Sorry about knocking you around there. Hey, I'm going to finish that off by hand. That's boring to watch and time consuming, so I'm not going to show you that, but I think you get the idea. I'm just going to go back and forth till this is done and the truck is as well. Okay, so I think you get the idea of where I'm at on this thing. It's a lot more of the same, just on different panels. It just happens to be where I'm at, and like I said, I try and sprinkle a few little goodies in there to break it up a bit, you know, like the 32 Ford, or throw a 56 fender in there or something, just to change things up a little bit, give you guys a break from sanding and mudding and whatever. But that's where I'm at, and I got to keep going. I got to get this thing out of here. I'm behind. This job was a lot bigger than I thought it was, and I was told that right from the beginning from a friend of mine. You know who you are. You're right again. Never argue with an old guy, I tell you. But anyway, and he's not that old, just a little bit older than I am, so you got to respect that, right? Anyway, yeah, it's where I'm at. So what I'm working towards is getting the whole thing into primer. Once that happens, I can do some block sanding and stuff like that. But I got to get the dash done and painted first, because it's a different color. So I want to mask, you know, paint it, mask it off, like I did the roof, and then I could go nuts on block sanding and getting this thing paint ready, and ship it out, you know. So it's got to go, man. It's been here too long, and you know, I got to get my 56 in here. The snow's coming, everything's closing in on me, man. It's closing in on me. But anyway, it is what it is. So I'm just going to keep plugging away. I've been giving her on it for the last little bit, and I'm going to keep on going at it just to get her done. So anyway, over half of my viewers are not subscribed. Do you need a personal invitation? I personally invite you to subscribe. Okay. It's free, costs nothing. It's click, you're done. So please subscribe. Give the video a like, you know, thumbs up. Don't mind the furnace. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and you know, don't be shy. And if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.